Hey guys, Captain Matt, Marathon Sport Fishing TV. On today's show, we're doing a little something different. We're going to do a run. We're going to head from Summerlin there up to the radio towers north and west of Key West. As we're running between tower to tower, we're going to stop and fish shrimp boats. The towers, we're kind of looking for big blackfin tuna. We did not find them this day, but we had a lot of fun. We're going to stop in the Dry Tortugas there and tour the fort and then work our way back. Figured we went over 250 miles in the boat on this. We were with Paulie and his boat, the Freeman 34, and we had a great adventure. Welcome aboard. Hey guys, good morning. We've been on the boat for about an hour and a half here. We're just pulling up to Shrimp Boat. You want to say hi? All right. We got Captain Paulie's driving the boat. We're on the 34 Freeman today.
And we're right next to the tower.
There you go.
Yep. One of the first towers we're going to hit.
Good.
You guys got some beer? Huh? You guys got some shrimp? You guys want to trade some beer for some shrimp?
I want crab.
Huh?
We need,
Yeah, we'll take like 45 bags of crab.
Huh?
You got beer?
Yeah, we have some beer.
you heard it.
There we go.
This is a little Key West negotiation. Beer for trash and shrimp. So don't hit it.
Thank you. Hey, what about trash?
You guys got any trash?
Thank you. Got it. In there. The coffee box.
Let me see the shrimp here.
Throw it all the way in the back.
Some good sized pinks.
Yeah, those are some big pinks there. So we got a huge bag of shrimp, and they're getting some of the Oh, those are the dolphins.
At least it wasn't Bud Light.
Yeah, no more Bud Light. That's out of the deal, guys.
You guys got any?
We got y'all some shrimp too.
Hey, thanks, guys.
No problem, no problem. All right, let's get 3-4 lines on the water.
All right, so
Gotta set up the drip.
the guys are just finishing up their set, basically on the
Hey, who's gonna
boat.
throw some trash in the water?
We got dolphins burning the boat, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up behind the shrimp boats here. We're gonna throw a little bit of the trash fish, as they call it, into the water to see if we can get tuna busting on top. So as the guys are working,
Go.
we're just gonna see what we can hook up with here. All right, so this is what we're gonna be doing for the first part of the day. Whoop, we are hooked up. Frenchie is on. What do you got there?
I don't know yet. Interesting.
Head shakes or what do you got? We are on. Frenchie's on. Who's got the gaff? Up, it's a shark.
Shark.
Shark. There's a lot of sharks around the shrimp boats.
See them all down there in my face.
What do you got going there?
All right,
Got
it going. You gotta go to the building.
Get him. Hold on. Get the D-hooker and D-hooker. Where's the D-hooker?
Looking a little sharky, ain't it? This one's got a little more shoulders on it.
Here, tie that drag and wrestle that base in. It's a shark. Oh, is it shaking the head?
There we go.
Was it a shark?
All right, tighten the drag down, busted him off. So instead of keeping fighting him.
Paul.
Yeah, they should be. Look at all the dolphins on this slick. All right, we're up to another tuna boat, guys. So we have a lot of dolphins on this one. So with the dolphins and the birds,
Anything black?
we're looking for the blackfin tuna. Okay, we're pulling up to the first tower we're gonna try here.
No bird on that one.
The crew's ready up front. We're gonna pull up to it and tie up to it and see what we get into here.
It's tight.
The one was bigger.
Okay, as we nudge up to the tower here, we're just gonna throw the rope over the top on one of these posts versus anchor. If you look underwater next to the tower, the pilings that look like they're going straight down, they actually fan out at like a 30-degree angle. So if you're going to anchor, you're going to want to be quite a ways away from it. So what we did was we checked the current here, pulled up. The crew got the rope around one of the posts, kind of get it situated here. And we're just going to strap it off on the cleat. And when it's time to leave, we can just unhook it off of one side and back away from the tower. All right, picked up off the front of the boat. That is a stud mangrove.
Absolutely.
As we're tied up to the tower, we caught a number of big mangroves, a bunch of big yellowtails. There's all sorts of fish that swim around those towers. It's amazing. So as we're pulling up behind the shrimp boats here in the morning, the guys are cleaning the shrimp on the boats and they're discarding any bycatch. They had a lot of pinfish in there. But as we're behind the boats, some of them you'd pull up, there'd be a bunch of tuna and stuff on. This particular boat had a ton of sharks on it. So we're through a few lines in, all of a sudden we got 3 sharks hooked up. If you're going to go out here and do this, you're going to want to bring a lot of hooks. Look at the size of the dolphins here. Oh my God. Those things are huge.
What's that over there?
Is that a good shark?
Oh, they're dolphins.
Bubba, wait.
Found some more sharks.
Nothing done.
Jesus, don't put him in the boat. You can grab him by the back of the head.
The hook's bent anyways, just cut it.
Not in the boat, not in the boat. Shark in the boat, shark in the boat. Honey, you had a good time? Watch it, he's trying to bite you, he's trying to bite you. Don't let him get you. Look out!
Watch out.
Look out!
Stay right here, stay right here. Okay. Well, he's unhooked. Now he,
Get him by the tail.
no, he can turn around and bite you. Absolutely. Out of the boat, out of the boat.
Get out of here.
Mark, here he comes.
Put him right here.
He's on the circles right now.
Bobo.
Bonita. It's a bobo. It's a big bobo.
Come in.
All right.
Yeah, fish on.
There we go. That's a big bonita. That's a big bonita.
That's a big
There we go,
bonita.
guys. You gotta go over. You gotta go under. Rodeo, rodeo. Okay, here we go, guys. Good job.
Damn it.
Another big bonita. We got. Okay, those are big, but
Man, Frenchie's about
we got tunas busting right back here, right behind the boat. Oh, I got one going.
Hey, get him.
No, I'm on. He's burning up on top now.
That's not very blackfin typical, but.
No, but he was down the whole time.
If he was down on the bottom,
Yeah.
that's black. No, and he scoped out and went completely on top. And
Yeah, he just
he's
went.
going down now.
It's only bonita.
It's only bonita, yeah.
So
We
far.
got things to go towards
Here you go. Here you go. He's coming up. One more circle. Let me get him in.
He's a good fighter. But
Watch that, Paul.
I got him. I
back
got
up to the boat.
his head up.
No, Paul, we're good right here.
Let's do one more throw. See if we
Can you get him or no? Got him. Almost got him. All right, got him. Got him. Almost got him. Got him. Hey guys, we're pulling up to the lighthouse. Yeah, ain't much of a path. It's a plank. You want to walk the plank? The hurricane kind of screwed up that dock. So we were gonna pull in there and just walk up, but the hurricane kind of goofed that up. Jefferson is right over there. Paulie, you know how old this wreck is?
100 years.
The bridge is right up here, I believe.
Where's the rip?
It's part of her sticking out. So it's a 100-year-old wreck right here. We're right around the backside of the lighthouse.
I think probably that shit.
Pulling into the Dry Tortugas National Park. The tuna weren't cooperating, so we're going to do a little sightseeing here. All right, guys, here we go. We're coming into Fort Jefferson. As you're looking at the photo here, you can see the boat on the left center of the photo. That's where we're going to be docking and pulling up and walking into the fort. The fort is almost 200 years ago from the time they started building it. It was actively being constructed during the Civil War. There were, I believe, 4 prisoners that were held there, amongst many others, but 4 special prisoners, we'll call them, that were involved in the conspiracy to kidnap or kill President Abraham Lincoln. There's a ton of history on the fort. As we're going through it, you're going to see bricks of 2 different colors. The reason the bricks are different colors is because once the Civil War started, the Union occupied the fort. So part of the bricks were brought in from up north and part were brought in from down south prior to the war starting. Okay, guys, here we are. We're just getting off the boat here. We're on the Freeman 34 with Paul and the crew. So we are at the Dry Tortugas National Park. A little bit of seaweed rolling in here. This is my first trip I've been out here. Absolutely gorgeous though. Here we are at the Dry Tortugas National Park. We have Captain Paulie here. He's the tour guide and fishing guide today. So here we are at the entrance to the fort. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the color of the water out here. It's just absolutely amazing. As you're touring inside the fort, there's a lot of these informational bulletin board type things set up everywhere inside. They give you a lot of information on how the fort was built, what happened, as far as each area, what was in there. A lot of it is since gone. The whole inside was filled with buildings at one point. So this is as you come into the inside of the fort here. Okay, guys, I'm halfway upstairs here. There's 3 or 4 of these turrets, I'd call them, where the stairway goes up. They have the upstairs is blocked here as in this section, but so basically as I'm looking across, I'm on the 2nd floor. We're not up on the lid yet. This is probably where you would have had a cannon pointed out. Would have been your vantage point any given day. The fort is absolutely huge. Here's a good look down the beach. Got a lot of boats coming and going, and the big national park ferry there from Key West. Again, that's where we came in at. Interesting, the concrete is all full of coral. When they dug the lagoon out, they must have used that to put into the concrete. View of the inside of the fort here. Okay, I'm just coming up the stairways to the top of the fort. Absolutely amazing how they got everything out here and built. view up on top is pretty wild. The size of this cannon. I mean, this thing is huge. I could about crawl in there. It's huge. So if you guys come out here, definitely recommend coming up on top. Look at the view out here. Absolutely amazing. Got a park ranger boat, bunch of people down at the beach. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Key West, Florida is 68 miles from the fort. Havana, Cuba is 108 miles from the fort. And Cancun, Mexico is 345 miles. Here's where our boat is docked over there. Glad to see you guys didn't leave me yet. Again, guys, here's that huge cannon. There's other ones all the way around the top of the fort here. You can see them in between basically every little section there. There's one of these large cannons. It is absolutely huge. The view is just amazing up here. Kind of curious as to the sand. Did it blow up here? Did they use it, you know, as a rooftop type thing? I'm guessing it all blew up over here over time. Okay, I'm back down on the main level inside the fort. This brick structure here was basically a furnace. They would heat up the cannonballs and carry them up to the cannons. So when they shot them, if they hit the enemy ships, the ship would catch on fire. Cannonballs did not explode. During the Civil War is when we first started using explosive ordnance that we shot versus these solid cannonballs. Towards the front of the fort here, they have a lighthouse that's built on top of one of the stairways. But highly recommend this. I haven't been down here yet. We've been basically in the Keys for close to 5 years now. First trip down here, so absolutely fantastic. Wasn't planning on coming here today. Paulie said we're just going fishing. Next thing you know, here we are. A third option coming out here, your own boat, the ferry, or the float planes that come out of Key West. You just turn it, coming and landing here. So there's a few different ways to get here. Highly recommend coming out and spending, you know, half a day out here. Okay, guys, we are just taking off. We were kind of parked where the planes park. But if you're down in the Keys and you want to make a run out here, I highly suggest either the seaplane would be a great option, or taking the Yankee Freedom there would be a fantastic option as well. Here are the websites for the Yankee Freedom and Key West Seaplane Adventures. Again, if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button. Captain Matt here, Marathon Sport